Good morning and welcome back. All right, I've got our auto man, Brian Bowersock, with me this morning. We are talking about cost versus price, getting it done right the first time so in the long run it doesn't cost us more money, right?
Correct. Well, yeah, and most people say cost, price, it's the same thing, right? Well, it's really not the same thing, and that's kind of what we're talking about this morning. So the price is, a lot of people tend to call around and shop auto repair by price, which is typically a bad way about going about it because you don't know if you're comparing apples for apples. That's the best way to say it. So the real important things on this are getting the car fixed right the first time with quality parts. If you don't, then the cost goes up rapidly. And that being said, as we were talking a little bit ago, not fixed right, you have to take a day off work to get the car back there. The car breaks down on you on the freeway. It has to be towed. It wasn't fixed right the first time, period. You just drive out of the parking lot and it doesn't work. The same problem that you had previously. These are all concerns that will cause the cost to go up, and that's kind of what we're talking about this morning.
Are there certain parts to the car that we should definitely not try and cheat ourselves on as far as cost?
There's numerous things like that for sure. You could start anywhere from brakes. I mean, there are very low cost brake pads. I would not put them on my car nor any of my family members' cars, and we won't put them on our customers' cars, but they are used out there. So if you just call around saying, hey, how much to replace my front brake pads, without actually knowing the specifics, the quality, are they OEM quality pads or are they something offshore, you may get something that you're not bargaining for. And a prime example is that this cost on a repair may go up months later. We've seen things such as brake pads like that that wear out and 6,000 miles are no longer under warranty somewhere. Front end components that don't last long, and that's a very expensive repair to replace some front end components, and they wear out because they were offshore, not quality components, and you got to pay thousands of dollars to redo this all again within a 12-month period. That is not a good value. Most of these things should last, 80, 90,000 miles or more on some repairs, and people just aren't getting that out of them because they're going with the cheapest price, and they're not getting a real great quality repair.
Nothing more frustrating than when your car doesn't work properly.
Correct, absolutely. So just some of the tips that we make to folks with this is number one, make sure that whoever's repairing your vehicle explains to you what you're getting. Second, you may want to find some place that's AAA approved, ASE certified technicians, drug-free work program, things like that. Great questions to ask. Stop in and see the facility prior to needing service or repair. That way, when you do have a vehicle that has an issue, you know where to take it already and you're not flustered and trying to figure out who to get your vehicle to so it gets fixed right the first time.
It can be stressful.
It definitely can be.
But you're making it easier for us,
I'm trying.
Brian.
We're trying.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem at all.
Have a good rest of your weekend.
You too.
All right. Still ahead.